So let's start off by looking at what we're going to be thinking about today. Now, there are so many different circumstances where it may be necessary for a shareholder to own an ordinary share, or where procedures must be followed if ordinary shares are being issued. And it sounds daft because it's called an ordinary share, but understanding what constitutes an ordinary share can be tricky if you're not clear about the definition. And it's vital for anyone providing corporate legal or tax advice, whether you're a paralegal, apprentice, trainee solicitor, or new to the area of practice. So we're going to start off by thinking about when you need to understand when you have an ordinary share. So when is it important? We're going to look at the definitions of an ordinary share, and we'll look at company and tax legislation for this. And then we'll think about some current case law and also rules of interpretation. And what I've also got to show you is how HMRC interpret this, which is hugely helpful when you're dealing with it in practice. So if you only take one thing from today, it's disregard what the share is called. Don't look at the name of the share. You have to look at the rights attached to the share. If it is only fixed as to dividends, and it doesn't get anything else, it is not an ordinary share. But we're going to look at that in a little bit more detail. But the key point here is it doesn't matter what the share is called. Even if it's called an A ordinary share, it might not be an ordinary share. You have to look at the rights attached. Now, it is confusing because of the way the definition is drafted and the implications of the cases that we've just talked about. And I'm a big fan of tables. And helpfully, HMRC has published a table setting out an analysis of various types of shares. So I've put on the slide the link to the manual, but we'll go through a couple of extracts of the manual so you can see how helpful it is. But it's the HMRC Company Taxation Manual, CTM 00514, and there is a link in the slide there for you.